Australia's Pacific and seasonal worker schemes are being likened to modern slavery. A group of workers in Queensland's Bundaberg region say they barely make enough money to survive.
Meeting with a lawyer in Bundaberg, these seasonal workers shared their frustrations. Their identities have been hidden over fears for their welfare.
These people are adults, some of them are 30, 40 years old, and their lives are, they're basically treated as if they are slaves in our land.
They say they barely make enough money to send home to their families after employers deduct hundreds of dollars a week for accommodation, transport and other expenses.
At the end of the day, you didn't even get enough to survive with. Yeah.
They spoke about appalling living conditions in backpacker hostels, but the hostels say the accommodation has been approved by the federal government.
During the night I can't sleep because of the bed bugs.
Local hostels insist they undertake monthly pest control.
We expected to live in separate rooms, but then when we came we had to share rooms. It's like 3 people in one room and then we're paying more than we expected.
The Pacific and seasonal worker schemes have now been rolled into one, the Pacific Australia Labour Mobility Scheme. Concerns about the programs are set to be raised in a Senate hearing this week.
Well, I'm suggesting that blackbirding has never finished, and I'm also saying that slavery hasn't finished either.
Lawyers believe there's grounds for a class action against some of Australia's biggest labour hire firms.
We've been involved in other cases involving exploitation of workers, but I've seen nothing quite as bad as what's happening at the moment. It's so widespread, it's so heartless.
The workers say there's a lack of support on farms to help them understand their pay slips and deductions for transport, superannuation and other expenses. The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade says worker welfare is at the core of the new scheme and that any complaints about treatment or conditions are investigated. Johanna Marie, ABC News, Bundaberg.